Hey guys, and welcome back. In today's video, going to be talking about the only matchup on the board. That's this contest between Arkansas State and Georgia Southern. Going to be discussing where we think the better betting value is going to be on the over-under. To get this pick against the spread, you can check that out over at our main website, as well as all of our pick content across all major American sports over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get all of our pick video plays. So right now, the over-under for this one set at about 55.5 points. The Sun Belt is a conference where we typically see games played more in the 20s to 30s range, and if that's going to be the case here, certainly a fair spread to have. Not extremely high, but a respectable number nonetheless at that 55 number. Arkansas State, one of the more dangerous offensive units in the Sun Belt year in and year out, and with Justice Hansen looking like he's going to be probable for this one, that certainly makes the Red Wolves a little bit more dangerous on the offensive side of the ball. And we feel like Arkansas State, they're going to be able to have a lot of success against Sun Belt defenses in comparison to maybe what they had, for instance, last week against SMU on the road, or even against what they had in Nebraska in their opener, where they still put up 36 in that 36-43 loss on the road against Nebraska. Arkansas State right now standing 1-2 overall. They have a 48-3 win over Arkansas Pine Bluff under their belt, which is a lower division foe or an FCS opponent. And then in their last outing, falling to SMU on the road by a final of 21-44. But this is one of the best coached teams in all of the Sun Belt. We certainly expect Arkansas State to be a factor near the top of the standings if they don't go ahead and outright win the Sun Belt regular season title. This is a group, like I said, great offensive-minded head coach. He's a guy that throws in some trick plays, maybe is a little more risky on fourth downs than some other coaches would be. And with all those being the case, certainly a lot of points can be put on the board for Arkansas State on any given afternoon or evening game. In their last outing, we saw them put up 248 yards to the air, 143 on the ground in that 21-point performance against SMU. We do expect Arkansas State, like we said, to continue to have more offensive success as they go through their Sun Belt slate, with the Sun Belt being one of the weaker conferences in all of college football. If you can go on the road to a place like Nebraska and put up 36 points, you're going to be able to go on the road within the Sun Belt and do similar amounts of damage, if not more. So certainly something to be looking out there for Arkansas in terms of what they're going to be able to do offensively here today against Georgia Southern. And Georgia Southern, they're a team, when they made the move from the FCS to the FBS, they were very dominant and a consistent top performer in the Sun Belt. They have fallen back a little bit in recent years. It's looking like Georgia Southern might fall a bit short again this campaign, but still obviously a lot of ball left to be played. They're 0-3, and that includes road losses in blowout fashion against Auburn and Indiana, as well as a home defeat against an FCS opponent by 10 points, losing 12-22 against New Hampshire. Not a great result there from Georgia Southern, but in their last outing, that 17-52 loss on the road against Indiana. Even though Georgia Southern was just completely dominated in that matchup, they actually put up some respectable offensive numbers. They put up 133 pass yards and 242 rushing yards. If that's going to be the case here today against Arkansas State, you would expect Georgia Southern to probably score at least in the 20s range, if not higher. And with that case, the over certainly could be in threat to be hit in this one. So heading into this one, guys, that is going to be our play for today's action on the over-under. We're starting with the over 55 points in what has the potential to be a higher scoring matchup between Arkansas State, who's one of the best offensive teams in the Sun Belt, and a Georgia Southern squad that's going to be forced to keep pace with what Arkansas State is able to do on the offensive side of the ball. So that's our play, guys. And again, to get this pick against the spread, as well as all of our college football picks and all of our picks across all major American sports, you can check those out at stumpthespread.com, linked in the video description, and subscribe to our YouTube channel to continue to get more pick video plays. So thanks for stopping on in, and we hope to see you guys in future videos. Bye.